Hi, I am Sunil Kumar, Instructor in Commercial Practice Department, Government Women's Polytechnic College, Thrissur. Today, I am going to talk about Cost of Living Index number. This topic is included in the syllabus for Statistics for second semester Diploma in Commercial Practice. Are you ready? What is Cost of Living Index number? It is also called Consumer Price Index number or Retail Price Index number. Cost of Living Index number is constructed to study the effect of changes in the price of goods and services of consumers for a current period as compared with base period. Cost of Living Index number measures the average change in the price of goods and services paid by the ultimate consumers for a specified group of commodities for a current period as compared to a base period. In other words, the change in the cost of living index number between any two periods means the change in income which will be necessary to maintain the same standard of living in both the periods. We know that the consumption habits of people differ widely from class to class, that is rich, poor or middle class, and even with a region. The changes in the price level affect these people. General price index numbers that we have studied earlier fail to reflect the effect of changes in the cost of living of different classes of people. Here we use cost of living index number, which measures the general price movement of the commodities consumed by different classes of people. It considers how much you pay for food, clothing, rent, housing, gas, fuel, electricity charges, education and other everyday items. Now we may look for the uses of cost of living index number. It indicates whether the real wages of workers are rising or falling for a given time, and it may also be used by the administrators or governments for regulating dearness allowance or grant of bonus to the workers. There are two methods for constructing cost of living index number. These are the methods. First one is aggregate expenditure method or weighted aggregative method, and the other family budget method. The first method is aggregate expenditure method. This is the most commonly used method to calculate cost of living index number. In this method, weights are assigned to various commodities consumed by a group of consumers in the base year. Here, the quantity of the base year is used as weight. The formula is cost of living index number is equal to sigma P1 Q0 divided by sigma P0 Q0 into 100. Here, P1 represents the price of the current year, P0 represents the price of the base year, and Q0 represents the quantities consumed in the base year. Sigma P1 Q0 is a summation or total of P1 into Q0, and sigma P0 Q0 is a summation or total of P0 into Q0. This formula is in fact the same last year's method studied earlier. The second method is family budget method. In this method, the weights are calculated by multiplying prices and quantity of the base year, that is sigma P0 Q0, and this is denoted by V. V means value. Sigma P0 Q0 is the total of P0 into Q0 of various commodities. The formula is sigma PV by sigma V. Here P the price relative, which can be computed as P1 by P0 into 100, and V, as said earlier, is the value relative calculated by totaling P0 Q0 column, that is sigma P0 Q0. Now you may have one doubt: which formula should we use for constructing consumer price index number? When the price and quantity are given, aggregate expenditure method can be used. If the price and weight are given, family budget method can be used. We can understand the application of the above formulae with some examples. Here is the first case. Calculate the cost of living index number for the following data. We are given details of 5 commodities A, B, C, D and E with corresponding price for the year 2005 and 2010 along with quantity consumed during 2005. So 2005 is the base year and we have to construct cost of living index number for the year 2010. That is, base year price P0 is the price during 2005 and current year price P1 is the price during 2010. Quantity for the year 2005 is the base year quantity Q0. In the actual case, commodities will be rice, wheat, oil, sugar, milk, etc. instead of A, B, C, etc. in this question. Also, the units of commodity quantities for each item may be different one, that is kilogram, liter, number, etc. But we need not bother about the name of items or units. Instead, we take the figures only. As the base year quantities are given, we can apply aggregative expenditure method. Here, sigma P1 Q0 is the total of P1 into Q0 and sigma P0 Q0 is the total of P0 into Q0. When applying the formula of aggregative expenditure method, we will get the required index. Here is answer: cost of living index number sigma P1 Q0 divided by sigma P0 Q0 into 100 is equal to 1000 divided by 758 into 100, that is 131.926 is the cost of living index number for the question. Look at the next question. Construct the cost of living index number for 2011 on the basis of 2007 from the given data using family budget method. Here P0 is the price for 2007 and P1 is the price for 2011. Instead of quantities, we are given weights, that is value weights. We use the symbol V for weights for the time being. As weights are given, we can safely apply the family budget method. First of all, we have to calculate the price relatives, that is P1 divided by P0 into 100. Then multiply P with the weights denoted by V. Then total the price relative column to get sigma PV. Also get the total of weights, that is sigma V. Apply the formula as per family budget method. Here cost of living index number is equal to sigma PV by sigma V, that is 16,909.7315 divided by 135 is equal to 125.2572. Hence, the cost of living index number for a particular class of people for the year 2011 is increased by 25.25% as compared to the year 2007. Here is another one. An inquiry into the budgets of middle class families in an Indian city gave the following information. We are given the expenses for various items, commodities and prices in 2018 and 2019. What changes in the cost of living figures of 2019 as compared with 2018 are seen? Is the question. Here we are given details of various commodities that are used commonly by people. We may take the percentage of consumption of various commodities as weights. We can also apply the formula with slight modification. Instead of V, we may take the symbol W for weights for the time being, nothing different in the meaning of the term. Then instead of PV, we write PW. First of all, compute P, that is price relative, P1 divided by P0 into 100. Multiply P's with W to get PW. Omit percentage while multiplying. Here cost of living index is sigma PW divided by sigma W, that is 9786.7 divided by 100 is equal to 97.87. It is ascertained that a fall of 2.13% has taken place in the cost of living index of middle class families in the given city in the year 2019 when compared to 2018. With one more illustration. Construct the cost of living index number from the table given below. Here we are given the index number itself. So we need not calculate price relatives. Give the symbol I for index. Expenditure is a value. So take it as V, weights. Then formula will be sigma IV divided by sigma V. Look at the table. It is calculated IV, I into V, index number into expenditure. Then cost of living index is equal to sigma IV divided by sigma V is equal to 37,665 divided by 100 is equal to 376.65. This is the answer. Dear students, I hope that now you are clear about construction of cost of living index number as per your time. If you still have any doubts, you can mail it to me. Wish you all success in the examinations. We will meet again with a new topic. Thank you. Bye.